Old Testament, New Testament, Torah, Quran, wisdom currents, integrated, narrated by Ru. The kingdom is within you, Luke 17:21, which means waiting for external rescue is avoidance. You are the temple, 1 Corinthians 3:16, and the law is written on the heart. Jeremiah 31:33, Quran 91:7-8. So ignorance is not innocence, it is refusal to examine yourself. Be still and know, Psalm 46:10. But once you know, act. Faith without action is dead, James 2:17. And belief without works is empty, Quran 103:1-3. Be transformed by renewing your mind, Romans 12:2. Guard your heart, because everything flows from it, Proverbs 4:23. For the source does not change the condition of a people until they change what is within themselves, Quran 13:11. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks, Luke 6:45. And death and life are in the power of the tongue, Proverbs 18:21. Speak recklessly, and you ignite your own destruction, James 3:5-6. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to anger, James 1:19. Because strength is not domination, but control of the self, Proverbs 16:32, Hadith parallel. Even a fool appears wise in silence, Proverbs 17:28. So measure your words, for every word carries consequence, Matthew 12:36, Quran 50:18. Examine yourself before judging others, Matthew 7:3. Because the measure you use returns to you, Matthew 7:2. And no soul bears the burden of another, Quran 6:164. Each person gives account for themselves, Romans 14:12. You reap what you sow, Galatians 6:7, Proverbs 22:8. And whoever does an atom's weight of good or harm will see it, Quran 99:7-8. If you will not work, do not expect to eat, 2 Thessalonians 3:10. Trust requires effort, for humanity receives only what it strives for, Quran 53:39. Plans require diligence, Proverbs 21:5. But tomorrow is mist, James 4:14. So do not be consumed by worry, Matthew 6:27, Quran 94:5-6. There is a season for everything, Ecclesiastes 3:1. Yet those who wait for perfect wind never plant, Ecclesiastes 11:4. Wealth fades, James 1:10. Whoever loves money never has enough, Ecclesiastes 5:10. And rivalry in accumulation distracts until you reach the grave, Quran 102:1-2. Do not store identity in possessions, Matthew 6:19-21. For riches do not benefit without integrity, Proverbs 11:4, Quran 26:88-89. Do not exploit the worker, James 5:4, Deuteronomy 24:14-15. Do not create unjust laws, Isaiah 10:1. Do not trample the poor, Amos 5:11. For justice must roll like water, Amos 5:24. And stand firmly for justice, even against yourselves, Quran 4:135. Ritual without justice is empty. Hosea 6:6, Matthew 23:23, Quran 107, 1-7. Act justly, love mercy, walk humbly. Micah 6:8. Favoritism corrupts perception. James 2:1. Pride blinds the heart. James 4:6. Quran 7:146. And arrogance precedes collapse. Proverbs 16:18. Let another praise you, not your own mouth. Proverbs 27:2. Knowledge alone inflates ego, but disciplined love builds structure. 1 Corinthians 8:1. Selfish ambition breeds disorder. James 3:16. While true wisdom is peaceable, reasonable, and pure. James 3:17. By your fruit you are known. Matthew 7:16. For the best among you are those most conscious and upright. Quran 49:13. Forgive so that you are not imprisoned by resentment. Matthew 6:14. Quran 42:40. Be patient under trial, for endurance produces maturity. James 1:3-4. Quran 2:1-53. Strengthen your heart. James 5:8. Control your spirit, and you are stronger than conquerors. Proverbs 16:32. In the source you live and move and have your being. Acts 17:28. And the breath that animates you is given, not owned. Job 33:4. Quran 15:29. Therefore, govern yourself before seeking to govern others. Purify your motives. Discipline your speech. Act with integrity. Refuse exploitation. Reject ego systems of pride and excess. 1 John 2:15-16. And produce measurable good, because everything else, performance, vanity, hoarding, delay, arrogance, and empty ritual, is chasing the wind. Ecclesiastes 1:14.